horseshoe on the banks of the Olin Tangent. It has seen many a high-stakes clash, and another one coming up from Columbus in this one. The Oregon Ducks come in to take on the Ohio State Buckeyes, and over the last several years, whenever these two teams have gotten together, high stakes, playoff games, conference championship implications, all on the line. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to Holly Rowe.
Guys, this is one of the most exciting top 25 matchups of this season. Honestly, Oregon versus Ohio State might be two of the most talented rosters in all of college football. College football playoff implications on the line. This one should be massive. But Oregon takes on Ohio State. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Say it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn up good for the first.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Complete on the left to Smith. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Say it. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Makes the grab. Excellent job walking through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
In the red area, it's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Maybe a crease. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
defense has given up some plays, and this is not how they talked about it. They talked about it with us coming into the game, starting fast. They haven't. They've given up a bunch of yards. But if you get off the field here and you can force a field goal here, the yards don't matter. It could still be a pretty good possession.
The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They strike first.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Through the noise, Raiola tries to get him set. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Throwing Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Say it. Throws to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Saying to throw for it on 4th. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Trying to take it back. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Here's Raiola to throw. Release to the back. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And you got to feel good about where you're at on this field, man. The defense forces the turnover, sets you up so good. Now, the whole playbook is wide open. First down, they go with the pass. I would not be surprised if they turn right around here, try to get more physical, try to run.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Indefinite noise. Here's Dylan Raiola. Bringing the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Quickly complete. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Line getting set on second down. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
On the direct snap, it's Moore. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Now here's Raiola. It's complete to the right. There he goes. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Jackson. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Stumbled to the ground.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Lined up in the gun on third down. Say it. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
Quarterback may change this route. Trying to get it to the marker. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on fourth down.
And it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
The Buckeyes are flying down the field. The give on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Here's Sayin to throw. Fakes to grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. DB's right up on the receivers. And the timing just a hair off. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Raiola. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Through the noise, Raiola tries to get him set. Throws it deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. The Ducks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone.
Breaks into the open.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human, keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
People talk about physical tackles all the time. That's how you deliver the boom. Lower your pads, run your feet, take that guy from him going forward to flat backwards on his back.
Throw it, say it. Fires to the big fella. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
He's got his man, makes the grab. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Escapes the pressure going right. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Sayin from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Puts it out of the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Again, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat. He'll get rid of it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The give, it's Jackson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Pulls it and fires to the left. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Davison. Turning it on. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Here's Raiola to throw. Got his man on the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Raiola to throw for it on 4th. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Zayn. The throw. Snagged out of the air. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Zayn. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The run inside. It's Davison. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looking for a deep man. He's got it on the outside. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On the run, it's Jackson. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 19 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Bulldogs looking to deliver in a big way today to get to 8-2. I know those two hiccups did not sit well with this team. Hopefully now they can close out the season in style.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
The Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Throwing Raiola. Gonna let it fly. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Takes it the other way. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes. They've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
Might be changing the route. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. To the air, it's Sayin. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And not surprised at all, man. You force the turnover, great field position, and you get aggressive. You try to throw the football on the first play. This is that little fringe area, man. That 30 to 50-yard line, you got a lot of space to still throw. You get your receivers open and try to make plays in the passing game.
That incompletion leaves him staring at a 3rd down. With the draw, it's Jackson. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Here's Raiola to throw. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. To the air, it's Raiola. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Gain of 21 on the play. First down for the offense.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Raiola. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football. Man, I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Back open in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. I think he wanted to take a shot there, and he took a shot all right and dumped the ball off to the running back.
There's no doubt, Reese, and he took a shot, but I think he did the right thing. I want to push the ball down the field. I want to make big plays, but when it's not there, be smart. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here's Raiola to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Fires left. right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Just drives it between the uprights. Now a two-possession game at 24-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. When you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Could be an alley. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll move the tight end. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front, and good job being physical by that D-line, too.
They'll try the right side. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid tackle.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll try to run for it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got to be able to run it as well, and they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Say it. Rush is on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Buying some time as he moves left. Right on the money. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Sayin from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Gets it out of the air for the first time today and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this.
Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And you thought for a second that is exactly what this offense wanted, right? Get the ball out. Own end zone. The running back gets it, gets some yards, but he coughs the football up on a horrible spot on the field. And now this defense is set up with great field position.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout.